One day, you'll wake up and realize something most people spend their entire lives avoiding. You'll realize you're going to die. Not in the poetic, distant way we say it to sound profound, but in the personal, intimate way that means you. Your story will end, your name will fade, and the world will keep turning, indifferent to your absence. It sounds terrifying, but if you truly let it in, it's one of the most liberating truths you'll ever face. We like to pretend we're not alone. We fill our days with noise, people, screens, and plans, not because we crave company, but because we fear silence. Silence reminds us that no matter how many people we love, we live and die inside our own minds. Even in a crowded room, you are still the narrator of your own story. No one else can feel your heartbeat, your fears, your final breath. And that's okay, because that's what makes your existence yours. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. To accept death is not to surrender, it's to awaken." When you realize time is finite, the trivial things begin to lose their power. Petty arguments fade. Perfection stops mattering. You stop waiting for life to start and start living it. Death doesn't take meaning away from life. It gives it to it. A flower is precious because it wilts. A sunset is beautiful because it ends. And your life is meaningful because it will not last. To die alone is not a curse. It's a reminder that you were never meant to live for the crowd. The Stoics believed that solitude is not isolation. It's the space where truth can finally be heard. When you accept that you are ultimately alone, you stop performing. You stop chasing validation. You begin to act with authenticity, not because others are watching, but because you are. Here lies the paradox. When you stop fearing death, you begin to truly live. When you stop fearing solitude, you finally connect, not out of need, but out of love. You were never meant to escape loneliness. You were meant to understand it, to sit with it, and to let it remind you that existence, fleeting and fragile, is the most sacred thing you will ever have. You will die alone, but if you live with awareness, you will never truly be lonely. The quiet paradox. Find peace in the things we fear most.